Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. What a difference a day makes. Yesterday we had temperatures of 35 degrees C, which is 95 degrees F. Baking hot, no wind. Today we have got wind, thunderstorms, pouring down with rain, and it's 19 degrees C. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I'll look it up and put it in the video. This is unboxing number 7 on a countdown through to 1. It's pretty big. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but let's see what's inside this box, shall we? Well, it's round the wrong way, so let's turn it around the right way to start with. Well, that's what's in the box. And as you can see, it's a Freewing Pandora. Now this is a 4-in-1 configuration. I've already done a bit of work on this, and I will explain that as I get the pieces out. Let's move this to one side and start looking at the parts. So here's the manual, Freewing Pandora. The manual is in English and Chinese. There's a 3-bladed prop here. And as I always do, I buy spares, so this is a spare in the goodie bag. It looks like we've got a Y lead, a few push rods with crevices on the end, an Allen key, a little wheel, that'll be the tail wheel I believe, screwdriver, spinner, and a few plastic bits and a few screws. And it's all listed on here, what's in here. Yeah. Horns, crevices, so there's a bit of building to do on this. These are 2 servos that I've purchased and put in the box. These are so I can set up the flaps on this aircraft. It has the facility for flaps, but it's not set up, and I'll show you that when we look at the wing. So this has different undercarriage configurations. Here they're quite small. So that's one part of the undercarriage. Here's another part of the undercarriage. Now, looking at these, I think this is for the tail dragger. And this is if you have a nose wheel. The reason I say that is I removed the nose wheel and it has the wheels pants or wheel skirt on it, which matches these ones. I won't be using these because I intend to keep this as a tail dragger. This wheel is foam. It's pure foam. It's extremely light. I will try them, but I'll also look to replace them. But I'm running off grass, so it shouldn't be a problem. I should have said earlier, the Pandora has a 1.4 meter wingspan. Here's one part of the wing. Extremely dense foam, lovely wax feel to it. It's nice. Tube for your spar, connector. At the moment it's only got one because it's only got the aileron. But here you can see a place for your servo, a place for the horn, You just have to cut this out here and across here, and you've got your flap. Wings screw in. Decals look pretty good. They are decals. Well, it's a free wing. So that's one of the wings. No lights. These have foam hinges. Also, they have plastic hinges. So it's got both. Very nice. Clevis horns already on. Bit of tubing holding the clevis closed. And the servos have a screw cover on. So I expect that they can actually just be lifted out if you need to replace them. Nice. Wow, really packed well. So here's the other wing. Exactly the same setup. The flaps, of course, are just normal foam hinges. So when you cut them free, you're going to have to put a bit of tape just to make sure they're secure. But the same setup here, a place for your servo, a place for the horn, you can link them up. Run the cables through the channel already made, and you've got your flaps. As can be clearly seen, I went for the red version. They do a blue version. So the wings are the same whether you have them on the top or the bottom of the aircraft. The only difference is the centre section that they clip into or plug into is different. Wow, that's really nice, you know. Horizontal stabiliser with elevator. And again, this has both foam and plastic hinges embedded into the foam. Don't want to get too close or we'll go out of focus. Horn already on, little cover for it to protect it. And this gets glued in to the fuselage along with the vertical stabiliser and rudder. Decals again are very nice, very smooth, compact foam. It's extremely well made. I tell a lie. It looks like this is screwed in. Here's the plastic mounts. It is plastic. There is no brass screw inlay, so you're screwing into plastic, but it shouldn't matter. It's been designed so they all go together like this. That will go into the fuselage and then you screw it up. Very good fit. Again, very nice decals, no signs of coming off. And again, this is hinged with plastic hinges and the foam hinge is still intact. I will also add, I believe it is laminated. Very well made. It's quite a thick rudder as well. Yeah, I'm liking this. This is the part you would use for a low wing configuration. So this goes on the underside of the aircraft, and this would be for your undercarriage. Now when I push these in, these have brass inlays. In fact, they don't look brass. This actually has what looks like steel inlays. Just got to get that in there. Get that through and up. There it is. Let's pull that back here. There it is. So you would now screw these in, and there you start to have your low wing configuration, because this goes on the underside of the aircraft. So you can have nose wheel, high wing or low wing, tail dragger, high wing or low wing. And these are the parts you need. I will be flying in two configurations, high wing, tail dragger, low wing, tail dragger. And when you're in the low wing configuration, they provide you with this canopy. And that's all it's for. If you're in low wing configuration, you put that on as your canopy. And it's big magnets to hold it in. Great quality. Yeah, I like this, it's very nice. Have a Pandora sticker. Not sure where that goes, but we'll find somewhere for it. Right, wow, big fuselage, another big fuselage here. So this has the top already in, and it looks like it's already screwed in. Yep. So you can see this under part has two placings, one here if you're going to have a tricycle nose wheel, and one part here if you're going to have a tail dragger. This is where the nose wheel goes. It comes configured with the nose wheel, and I've actually taken this out. Tail wheel goes in here, lovely plastic mouldings here. Screws look as though they go up there. So one here and one here. Clevis is already attached for your rudder and elevator, and also the tail wheel is there, and it just screws in and locks into this grommet here. Lovely fat body, beautiful. Two screws here holding this piece in. If you want to go low wing, you have to take this piece off, and you put this piece in its place, and then you can attach the low wing. And you can then take this off, two screws here, and this comes off, and you can then attach this canopy. So what have we got up the front here? Quite a small hatch, to be honest, and not much room going forward from this point. And the battery goes back. Has an XT60, which I'm quite happy with. In order to do your receiver and everything, this needs to come off, and you work inside there because your ailerons and your flap cables go through these holes and then they drop down. So a bit of configuration to do. The front panel has plastic pins on the front which go into a plastic plate, and then the magnet just holds it down. It keeps it quite neat, it looks neat. Big long plane, and it feels superb. I'm not sure what size battery this takes. So here are the specs. Recommended battery is a 3-cell 2200 that runs on a 3-cell. Wow. 30 amp ESC inside it, 4 9-gram servos. Obviously it's got aileron, elevator, rudder, throttle and optional flaps. Another aircraft you see I've had for quite a while, and I've no idea why I haven't put this thing together and got it up on the field. There's no reason at all, I've got to do it. I'm glad I'm doing these unboxings. It allows me to refresh my mind in what I've got and will allow me to prioritise the building and the storage. This one has to be built, it has to be tested, it has to be flown. It will be number 2 after the Trojan. The T28 Trojan is definitely my next. This one will follow in short order, because I'm pretty sure I've got storage for both of these that I can use. So thanks for watching, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you on another video. Cheers.